there. So apparently my mic was not working in stream. Hopefully it's there now. So welcome everybody in the stream. I've been talking to people in the world. Let me fix your noise as well, Mr. Bears. Sorry, everybody. All right, do your thing, Paul. All right, so everything should be on the stream. I hope we have some noise. I hope we have some things going on. We got Chris Ferris here going to be refereeing, like I said earlier, for those in the stream. Thanks for being here. We're getting the players set up now, getting everybody checked in. For those that didn't hear Chris earlier, we do believe that we're going to have a pretty good game here on our hands. We've obviously got the Banana Slugs and the Comets. You've got two high-powered teams that have made their way to this point in the season, ready to show what they can do and try to take this very first inaugural Super Bowl for their teams, for each other. For the Comets, obviously a lot of eyes are going to be on their quarterback, Skinner, probably one of the most well-known, if not the most well-known quarterback in today's age of SFL football. Likes to spread the ball around, very deadly with deep and intermediate level passing. Going against a little bit of a different style of offense from the Banana Slugs. One of the teams that do lean a little bit more into slowing the pace down just a touch. They definitely have a lot of high power for themselves, but lean on their quarterback, Andrew Rice, to lead them with a lot of his legs, moving his way down the field. Their defensive and offensive line is definitely one of the stronger points for this team, and it has definitely been one of the reasons why they have made it to the Super Bowl at this point. No problem, Postal. Thank you for telling me. I had to put everything together here at the last second, so we're on the struggle bus. We're still getting some check-ins going here. Comets are preparing, it looks like, for their particular round. So we're going to go ahead and get eyes onto them as they have something prepared for pregame.
Hello everyone, and we the Comets would like to welcome you to the Season 1 Spectra Football League Super Bowl.
Now put your hands together and make some noise for your very own Comets, with a ton of talented players ready to bring their very best to the field tonight.
We're soaring high in the virtual sky. Comets unite, we never shy. Victory's in our sights tonight. We'll conquer the field with all our might. Comets taking flight, yeah we rise. In the zone we own the skies. Crowds roar loud for the vibe. Wild and free, we don't hide. Hearts pounding fast to the beat. On this field we can't be beat. All eyes on us, undisputed kings. Feel the rush as victory sings. Come against the crowd, let's ignite. Feel the rhythm, feel the light. Comets shining bold and true. One of a kind, nothing like you knew. Now put your hands together and make some noise for your very own Comets, with a ton of stars above echo cheers from the stands. We're the rulers, we command. Running fast under the lights, we're the colors burning bright. Every play we own the ground. Feel the power, hear the sound. Every tackle, every score, we leave them wanting more. Fists up in the sky, together here we rise.
No need to look behind, our path we clearly find.
Victory in our sight, Comets bring the fight.
Running fast under the lights, we're the colors burning bright. Every play we own the ground.
Feel the power, hear the sound. No need to look behind, our path we clearly find. Victory in our sight, Comets bring the fight.
Running fast under the lights, we're the colors burning bright. Every play we own the ground.
Feel the power, hear the sound.
All right, so it looks like there's a slight miscommunication on which side of the field the players are supposed to be on. Looks like everything is just about sorted now. Each team is about ready. It looks like we should be undergoing our coin toss here. We should be getting underway here momentarily.
High five.
All right, just a quick update. We did the coin toss and the Slugs called heads. It landed on heads. The Slugs have elected to kick. Just getting some final stuff set up here and the kickoff will be underway.
I just let I go. What happened?
I was just letting everyone know that the Slugs won the coin toss and have elected to kick, and we should be starting any moment now.
Awesome. Alrighty. So for those of you here in World, the Comets did win our opening coin toss. They have
The Slugs.
Excuse me. The Slugs have won the opening coin toss, and they have elected to start on defense, kicking the ball away. So we will see that high-powered Comet offense led by Skinnerd Skytower taking the field very early. Chris, what are we looking for from the Comets to keep them from getting into on their very first drive?
Gonna have to get pressure on the QB. That is the key to beating this team. If you can get the QB flustered and out of his element early, you can get ahead pretty early. And as long as they stay consistent and have it figured out on D-line, I think they can have a shot.
I completely agree. And just as I was saying before the game was getting underway here, that defensive line is definitely a highlight, a key factor for the Slugs in this game. Should they be able to keep Skinnerd from getting into that rhythm, from reading his keys and finding the people downfield that he likes to have a pretty good time and have a good shot at this. First kickoff is going to go deep out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comets are going to take over from their own 20-yard line. We will have them lining up. Their receiving core on the strong side out is going to be Prey. On their strong side short is going to be Zany, and closer to him on the middle, I believe, is I'm not sure, but Skinnerd snaps the ball, rolls to the right. There are not a lot of blocks. That defensive line already in his face. Zany with a good job underneath, finding a pocket in that secondary, and is able to pick up a first down. Starting off really nicely here for the Comets. That's one of their key factors, that quick dump off, that outlet to Zany and or potentially Angelo on the backside of the field. If you can't get Skinnerd down, he will find these guys. If he's allowed to scramble and move around for 5 to 6 seconds, someone will come open. Snap goes right. Skinnerd moving around, does get a little bit of a look here. Picks up about 7. Nice little game, bringing up a 2nd and 3 to go. Finishing up the Comets receiving core on their weak side, as just mentioned, sort of that shorter outlet underneath with a lot of footwork to go on the backside is going to be Angelo, and then his deep side release on the back is going to be Roshi. Snapping the ball is actually going to roll towards the weak side of the formation this time as Skinnerd decides not to take the run. Maybe he had a good little option there. Goes back out to the left, picks up a couple more blocks, and there's Zany in his spot underneath. Had a good little look there. Unfortunately, just misreads the ball. It's going to fall harmlessly to the ground, bringing up now a 3rd and short for the Comets. Looking at the secondary for the Comets right now, it looks like we got Andrew Rice taking care of the safety duties on the weak side of the formation, with Cookie Monster on the strong side of things. Cookie coming into his own for sure this season, having a lot of stellar performances and a lot of breakout games as well. Looks like there might be a stoppage of play here. Chris here in just a moment. One of the later pickups for the Comets coming into this season, as things started to progress and get a little bit deeper, is actually going to be Mesh Aimbot, showing out for the Comets over the past couple of weeks here. A lot of people in this league would know him as Mr. Spot, just out here doing his thing. Happy to see some more of these old heads coming back. Going with the stoppages. Fix that out. Oh, did I say Comets? I definitely. Sorry. It's been a long day. Looks like we got the field sorted and waited out here. Play will begin here momentarily, actually almost instantly. Snap, the ball rolls off to the right. That great move from the DE there of the Slugs, and they're going to get a sack. First one of the game, bringing Skinner down for a loss of about 2 or so, bringing up now a 4th and 5 to go. Great job there, maintaining that contain. Great move. That's going to be Cheese there on that strong side, outside linebacker, forcing Skinner to try to go back into the middle of the field and forced him back into his team for the sack. He's going to roll to the strong side yet again, has one in the deep middle, just a little bit underneath. That's a great pass, great location, and a really good job to come back, protect that ball, and make sure they picked up the first down there by Roshi. Resetting the sticks here for the Comets. They are now on the move into Slugs territory. Snapping is Skinner, moving to the weak side of the formation to the left now. Nothing really developing as of yet. He does have a comeback there on that side that he rolled to. Looks like it's Roshi. Nice little move there. Looking for a block from Angelo. Picks up one. 2 more guys still unable to be beaten there. But not before a massive pickup there for Roshi. 2 in a row there for himself. Already starting to heat up.
The field was not reset at the start. There was only 3.5 minutes left in the quarter, so we fixed that earlier.
Okay, and it looks like we have random person A on the field. Skinner snaps the ball, looks to deep end zone, just a touch over his receiver. Very good placement for the ball there. Safe pass. His receiver, nobody. That's just going to bring up a 2nd down. Really close to getting a quick early strike there. Resetting here for 2nd down. Comets staying in that 5 wide formation. I doubt we see much else this game. Is kind of the staple, is kind of the high-powered offense that we have come to expect from them. Looking at the Comet line, we'll take a look at that in a second. Skinner's going to go ahead and snap, rolls off to the right. Very, very good blocks from his line this time. Has a lot of room to run if he wants, does so. Takes it forward. Nice little gain. Reset the sticks. 1st and 10 now from the Slug 21-yard line. Snapping again is Skinner, and he's going to move off to the right. Couple of linemen in pursuit. Gets a very crucial block from Tom Box there on Cheese, allowing Skinner to just get enough space to move the ball forward for some positive yards. Another 7 or so yard gain there, bringing up a 2nd and go. Right now, that's going to be a really big key factor here, is on the line for the Comets. Tom really setting that strong side edge, giving Skinner the ability to look around and or run. Right now, that line has broken down. He has a comeback in front of him, but he gets under. It's jumped. It gets jumped by SJ. What a fantastic read there. Seeing that comeback opportunity. Jumps underneath the route, and he's going to get a quick turnover here for the Slugs. They're going to take over deep in their own territory now. Fantastic job by SJ, giving his team a chance to take an early lead if they can run the field back here. Snapping the ball is Andrew. A lot of room to run. Already going to take it. Moving right up for a stumble. Actually gets out of it and then just finally does get tackled. Looks like he is going to potentially pick up a 1st. Yes, he does get the 1st down there. It's going to be a 1st down. Fantastic run to start it off for the Slugs by Andrew Rice. That is one of their keys here, allowing Andrew the space to move, to breathe, and to look. He is one of the newer, more established quarterbacks here in the league, of course. And just letting him get comfortable in what he likes to do, move around, take his time. That's going to be a massive key here for the Slugs as they get going. Snaps the ball again, rolls right, fantastic blocks, nothing new. Another great block, and that's actually going to be SJ coming down from the receiver ball, getting the block on the corner. That's going to give Andrew just enough space to pick up another 1st down on 2 consecutive running plays. Snapping again is Andrew. The Slugs moving quickly here. A few good blocks had. One still free. He gets stumbled and sacked. That's a fantastic singular effort there from Tom Box, as a matter of fact. Great job. He was the last line of defense that was completely unblocked, and he does win the one-on-one against Andrew, picking up a massive sack here, bringing up a 2nd and 21. Andrew snaps, rolls right, has a few blocks, takes the run, is getting stumbled and taken down right there after a short gain. Just moving a little bit up, getting a little bit more room to work with here. 3rd and long to go. Snapping now is Andrew, moves left. He has a lot of room on this side over here. Can breathe plenty. Looks deep. He's got a route on the sideline. It's a fantastic play. And
Great play.
Catch there. That is actually going to be Ja who comes down with that. A fantastically placed ball and a very well executed route there, bringing up a massive gain. And the Slugs are now moving straight into Comet territory. 1st and 10. Andrew snaps again, rolls off to the right. Tom, good job keeping contained initially, but does get blocked. Has plenty of room to work with, moves back to the backside of the play. Tom got free of that secondary block and picks up a second major sack for himself, showing out big right now for the Comets on defense.
Need to see a little bit better awareness from the receivers there. Andrew was pushed back a bit, and he had guys that were 50-plus yards deep there, and that's not going to be any help. They need to get that adjustment made quick.
Definitely not going to help anybody if you're not seeing that your quarterback needs some help. Again, he's got one short comeback. That's a good job there by Cookie, actually noticing exactly what Chris was just talking about. Gives a quick little outlet. They get a few positive yards here, looking to get a long play here to pick up a 1st down. It looks like we got another 3rd and 21 to go. Is that Cookie? Snapping again as Andrew rolls out to the right. A great job by the DE to force him back in, but he does make a nice little move. Picks up one little block he needed. Nice little gain. It's going to make 4th down a little bit more manageable here. We've got to get some better routes. Definitely got to get some better routes from the Slugs right now. Things are happening quickly, and they're trying to make 6 or 7 yard routes. This is not going to work out. Snapping the ball is Andrew. A lot of blocks had.
Great blocks.
The time in the world he needs. He can scan. He can survey. He's got one deep middle. It looks like that's where he's throwing it. It's going to go deep, and that is caught. Massive completion, bringing it down inside the 5-yard line. I don't know who that was.
That was Dante.
Dante. Another pickup late in the season there for Slugs, finding that gap there in the deep middle. Massive pickup for the Slugs. 1st and goal. They are threatening.
Anytime they need a big play like that, Dante's going to be someone you want to watch.
Absolutely going to be a massive threat here for the Slugs. One of their major things that it feels like they were missing for this team was the ability to take the top off of some of these defenses, and Dante being the exact weapon that they need to be able to add that little layer, add that danger to their offensive play style. Snapping for 1st and goal is Andrew, looks right, tries to go quick into the end zone, but that's just not in the area code. Nobody's going to be able to reach that.
A little too much mustard on that one.
just a touch, but not a bad little look there for 1st down. Throw it up there, see if they can get it. If not, we'll just reset, get another look at it. 2nd and goal to go. Snapping is Andrew. No blocks had there from the outside, unfortunately. It looks like the Comets, brought some pressure from their cornerback there, and that threw Andrew off a little bit, and he was not able to get done what he wanted there. Loss of about 1, bringing up a 3rd and goal now. Snapping is Andrew. Quick outlook towards Cook. Did he catch that?
Oh, that was a crazy dive, yeah.
That was an insane catch by Cookie. The reaction time necessary for that, my God. Very dangerous pass, but Cookie does keep it safe, and the Slugs here looking to take their 3 points and an early lead should they be able to put this one through. Absolutely insane reaction time there from Cookie to be able to dive. I think if he doesn't dive and catch that there, that's going to be a pick going back the other way. And a whole lot of green, and as far as the field is concerned, and no green Slugs really anywhere near. That could have been really bad. Nevertheless, the kick is up. I saw absolutely nothing. I'm going to assume it was good. So Slugs, I believe, will be taking the lead there 3-0 early or late here in the 1st quarter. That that swing, that 11-point swing that we've really just saw uh, as the Comets were unable to get in on their first drive. A fantastic pick by SJ to give his team a chance. They run right down the field. Couple of big plays from some key players, and they kick a field goal, taking this early lead. Looks like we got some field hiccups currently. Wait, do I have those HUD things? Oh, we're figured.
We had a false start on the kickoff.
False start on the kickoff.
Yeah, the
Okay.
cadence was called after the players were moving.
Gotcha. A little bit of a hiccup there. Something we've all had happen, unfortunately. So we are going to be backing them up and redoing the. Is it the field goal?
Yes, well, it's their replay of the fourth down. So whatever they choose to do.
Okay, understood. So we're going to be going back to that fourth down. There was no cadence there from, or a late cadence there from Mr. Andrew Rice. We'll have to redo this field goal. So running it back, it is still currently 0-0. Oh, that's what it's called. Thank you. Called. So we have another kick up, assuming it is good. Did we have a delay a game? Waiting on official word here before we continue play. Nothing like a game of SFL without a little bit of a field hiccup here.
We had a second false start. The kick was missed, and the Comets declined it, and they are taking the ball from where it is.
All right, so the field goal, unfortunately, as we have heard, it was missed. Declined penalty is going to allow the Comets to now take over a 0-0 game from their own 8.5-yard line. They now need to take themselves 92 yards down the field to try to pick off, to try to pick up this lead here. Clock begins to tick away into the final 10 seconds of the first quarter. Skinner prepared to snap as we are ready to get back into play now. Snapping is Skinner, rolling to his...
It's still called.
What happened? We might need to redo this down. May have been a little bit of a miscommunication on teams there for a second. I do believe. Snapping the ball again. Now that we are back underway, is Skinner rolls off to the right side, has a few blocks for himself, takes a quick little gain of about 6. But I do believe he's going to bring up now a second down and about 4 or
We had a illegal block downfield by the offense. It's a 10-yard penalty.
there we go. Legal block downfield. So that's going to bring up a longer first down attempt here, but fantastic blocks had from the Comets, and that is going to allow Skinner to move forward, pick up just about everything he had already, and a 2nd and 4 to go here. Snapping the ball is Skinner, rolling off to the left. A lot of space, plenty of room, picks up a very free first down for himself. Great job by the Comets line in order to give him enough space there to work with on that weak side. Going to bring up a 1st and 10 to go. Snapping yet again is Skinner. Rolls to his right. Not a lot of pressure to be had, but he does have Mesh Aimbot right behind him. He is able to juke and he is able to move. Makes another fantastic move. Now he has all the time in the world. He has a lot of space to look downfield. He's got a middle comeback if he wants it. Decides to go ahead and take this free run. A lot of real estate in front of him. Nice and safe play. Picks up what he can, and that is going to be yet another first down for the Comets. Skinner snaps the ball here, rolls to the right again to start. Not a lot of blocks to be had. Is going to get a quick little comeback there. The fantastic job to come back, give him a little bit of space, seeing that he was under a lot of pressure. That is going to be Cray, who comes down with a nice secure catch there, bringing up another first down and a solid gain here for the Comets. Skinner snaps and rolls left, has the edge, does get stumbled from the DE. The second one dives and misses. Fantastic footwork from Skinner there. Finds his old reliable target there, Zany on the underneath route. Dives forward for a free and easy first down. Hashtag nerf dive. 1st and 10 to go here for the Comets as they reset yet again. Skinner snaps and rolls to his right. Mesh aimbot directly through the middle again. He's got a deep right ball. He's going to look for it there. Unfortunately, just a touch over the top. Again, just kind of putting it in a spot where only his receiver could get it. Just a little too far out in front of him. We'll reset for a 2nd down. Skinner snaps and rolls to the right side of his formation and is looking for a deep middle ball yet again. And that's a great diving bat there. I do believe that's Cookie. That is Cookie Monster that is going to bat that away. Excuse me, that's Dante. That's Dante that batted that away, I believe, actually, on that.
It was Cookie.
Route. Was it Cookie? All right. Cookie
yes,
was
sir.
a great bat, and Skinner's got a free run here. He's going to take that all day. Dives and is just a bit short. He definitely wanted to get the sticks moved there. Dives a little early, but no big deal. That's just going to be a, I believe, 3rd and 1, maybe 4th and 1.
4th down.
We're moving quick here. Snapping is Skinner rolls left, then cuts back immediately right. What a read by Cookie Monster. He saw that quick underneath. He knew what Skinner's tendencies are, and jumps the route. Fantastic job. The Slugs defense continuing to put themselves in a fantastic position to take a lead and even win this game. Andrew snaps quickly, rolls to the right, picks up a couple of blocks, has a lot of real estate in the middle. Great job avoiding the dives, picks up a few more downfield blocks, is still up, trying to get the outside edge. Good job by Tom on pursuit coming in from the underneath to shut that down, but not before a solid gain and another set of downs.
That run looking like the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd read on that play there.
Yeah, I do believe you might be right. Andrew snaps the ball, rolls to the right. Tom is free off the backside again. He's looking for a couple of blocks, does get them, and Ooh, very dangerously overthrown ball, almost picked off, but it does go harmlessly to the turf, bringing up a 2nd down to go. Slugs actually working pretty quickly here, rolling off to the left. All the room in the world he needs. Andrew takes a free 1st down and then some, picks up another additional block, but finally stumbled and dropped there by, I believe, Kuroshi. 1st and 10, though, yet again for the Slugs. They are now driving once more.
These consistent run plays really wear down the clock pretty fast. We're already halfway through the 2nd quarter.
Absolutely. Absolutely moving this clock quickly. Game is going a very quick pace right now. A quick clip. Andrew snaps, takes another run, another solid gain of about 3 or so, bringing up a 2nd and 7 to go. As we said, that was going to be one of the keys for this Slug offense to really get into rhythm, allow Andrew the opportunity to run, slow it down, and let things happen as they come to him. He doesn't get very many good blocks this time, but does have a couple of outlets on the backside, and it looks like a great job by Dante to get there, protect the ball. Nice catch, nice run after the catch. And I believe that's a first. Nope, not quite a 1st down. It's going to be just under a 1 to go, 3rd down. Snapping the ball is Andrew, going off to the left. Zany unblocked, tries to get a bat, and he overthrows it. Oh no, Andrew had the comeback. Unfortunately, just overthrew it a little bit, and that's going to fall right into the hands of the defender. The Comets will now take back over for themselves in fantastic field position this time from their own 39-yard line. 1st and 10 to go for Skinnerd. Snaps the ball. Rolls to the right, a lot of space to take the run if he wants it. Decides to step back, is still looking for a pass, gets stumbled. Looks for Zany, that's going to be just dropped to the ground really quickly. 2nd down.
Very defensive game so far. I mean, obviously it's 0-0.
Unbelievable defensive game right now. A couple, or well, I guess 2 picks for the Slugs and a turnover for themselves, keeping this at a dead even score right now. Skinnerd, no room to breathe there. Absolutely nothing he really could have done. Slugs in his face, a massive sack. They're going to lose quite a bit here. That's going to be now 3rd and long to go.
It's exactly the kind of pressure they need right there.
And right off the rip again, 0 blocks. What a pick! It's a pick! It's a pick!
It's a pick 6!
It's going to go all the way back. That's cheese! Cheese quicksand. The first points we have in this game aren't even offensive. It is a defensive lineman. Cheese quicksand for the score. Banana Slugs taking the lead 6-0. That is some defensive game if I've ever seen it. The very first points we've had are defensive points, and they're not even from a quote-unquote skill player. They come from the line, the Slugs line, doing what they do, what they've been doing all season, giving their team the best opportunity to win. Point after good. Slugs leading 7-0, 3 minutes to go in the half. Definitely a much lower score than I would have imagined. What do you think?
Yeah, right after we talked about it being 0-0 and also it being a defensive game, the first points of the game come from the defense.
And in the most unlikely of ways. A fantastic job there by Cheese. Just head on his shoulders, doing a good job, jumping up, seeing what he can do, and gets the pick.
I think that's only the 2nd lineman pick I've seen ever.
That's definitely this season. I don't think I've.
Yeah, this season.
Yeah, I don't think we've seen very many, so you might be right on that. And that is going to be Angelo taking the deep kick. He actually has a lot of room. Fantastic blocks. Gets stumbled, gets out of it, is looking to pick up a few more blocks. This is a fantastic return. The Comets are going to have amazing field position to start. Good effort there from their special teams to give themselves a much more reasonable field to work with. Not a lot to have to do to even the score up. Skinner will snap the ball, rolls off towards the right side, has a few blocks to work with this time, has his backside release there. That's his second go-to. That's going to be Angelo. Gets free into the middle, steps back behind the first, and is going to lose a little bit, but still not too bad. A decent game, bringing up now second and short. Surprised we haven't seen Angelo really get his groove just yet. He's definitely one of Skinner's go-tos. Seems like the Slugs might be king on. He's wide open. Nobody's there. He's going to start to cook now. It looks like Skinner knows what he wants to do. Try to get some rhythm back. Wants his go-to to get active into this game. Get some yak yards. Another first down. Reset the sticks. And the Comets are moving. That is going to bring us now to the 2-minute warning. At the 2 minutes left to go, as we just said, Slugs are leading 7-0, but Comets now threatening. Snapping his Skinner, rolls to the right. Mesh aimbot yet again unblocked. This is a common theme. How he didn't get stumbled, I don't know. A fantastic singular effort from Skinner. Beautiful pass into the end zone. I guess it must have been
just went out of bounds.
Out of bounds, yeah. So a very, very well placed ball, but unfortunately just inches out of the reach of his receiver there. Does get very nice blocks this time. Skinner can run it if he wants. Has a comeback instead. Decides to throw that. Nice free, easy yards. Good move, actually, there on the outside to pick up a couple of extra. So that's going to be a first down now. I believe that was Cray. Yes, very good job there from Cray. They are working that comeback here on SJ, despite him having that early pick on the first drive. Skinner with a lot of room to run. He's going to take it, dives forward, picks up a first down. That's going to bring up a first and goal from the Slug 3. Comets know what they did last time they were here, and they want to avoid it this time. They need to get in the end zone. They need to get some points on the board. As Chris said earlier, this clock is already being taken away from them. Snapping is Skinner, rolls to the right. This is an easy dive in for the end zone. There he goes.
That's a touchdown.
Nope, he got in. He did just barely get in. Almost too short of a dive, but that is going to be a touchdown there, bringing the score 7-6, pending the point after attempt. Comets trying to potentially take the lead or maybe even just tie it up.
The play is under official review. Stand by.
Make sure we take a look at it. Definitely didn't have the best view there for the referees, but from what I could tell, did definitely look like he should have probably been in there. We will see. All right, so looks like we're going to go ahead and just finish off that drive. The field just quite didn't register Skinner getting in there before the tackle was made. So 6 points there, touchdown for Skinner, Sky Tower, and the Comets. And it looks like they are going to go ahead and line up for the point after attempt. No two here, no greed here. They want to make sure that they even this up just in case they go into half. Without anything else, happening, they can at least be happy with a tied score. As we now have 1:05 to go in this first half, 7-7. After no points for so long, 2 quick strikes in quick succession, things are starting to heat up here for both teams. We will see the first kickoff return here actually for the Slugs. So it looks like we've got Andrew back deep to receive. Flanking him on the left-hand side is going to be Cookie, and on the right, that's going to be Dante. If I'm the Slugs, I'm probably kicking this at Dante. Great 50-50-er. Yacker, not necessarily as much. That kick is going to go deep into the end zone, picked up by Cookie. He's going to run it out now, picks up about 0 blocks needed, and is only going to get to the 16-17 yard line. The Slugs got a long field to go.
They do have a minute to work with, and if they can get any points here, they do get the ball back at halftime.
That is correct. The Slugs did win that opening coin toss, and they do have the benefit of getting the ball back. If they can just find a way to get 3, that would put themselves in fantastic position. Andrew gets out of 2 stumbles in a row. A really, really solid effort by him and him alone, realistically. to pick up any sort of positive yardage there for his team. Clock is still running. They're not using timeouts.
They did call.
Okay, they did call a timeout there a little bit late. It looks like they may have lost a couple seconds, but we'll see exactly when that timeout was called. So they still have 2 more to work with, but 81 yards to travel for the end zone. If they can make it to about the 45 or so, we can pretty reliably hit a field goal. Not sure how much they've practiced, but at full power, I do believe you can actually hit it from about the 47, 48. See how comfortable they are should they get into that territory. Looks like the clock is going to be set to 45 seconds. Both teams ready to keep going. Timeout, just a formality for the clock purposes. We should be back underway quickly. Andrew's going to snap the ball, roll over to the right-hand side, picks up another.
He's got to get out of bounds there.
He's got to find a way to get out of bounds. He really does have to be a little bit more cognizant of the situation here. I know we're a run-first team. I know it's been working for you, but we got to try to take the top off here, make something big happen. There are now 36 seconds and only 1 timeout to work with. Snaps the ball, rolls to the left initially, has a lot of Comet work in his face. Zany and Tom both. Really good decision there by Andrew. Clock is ticking down. Just get rid of it and reset. That was about to be a sack if he did not do that. He's got to get these blocks. These blocks have to happen quick. They've got to move fast. His receivers have to give him a quick look, and they've got to get out of bounds. Snapping is Andrew. He does have a couple of blocks to work with this time. Time to work with. Nobody open. Everybody deep. Nobody working a sideline. Holding hands, 3 people in the middle. He's just got to get rid of it. Gets rid of it off to the side. We're going to reset the sticks here again. 3rd and 10 to go.
They really need a quick play over the 50-yard line here to get within that max distance range and get out of bounds. They do have 1 timeout left, so if they can just get the ball over the 50, and then Andrew gets back to the line, they got a shot.
They've got a shot to get it here. They still have a timeout. They've got to get a quick hit. If I'm Andrew, I'm looking for Dante. I need a bell out here. What can I do? He's actually got a really good placed ball. That's fantastic. That's a great read and a great catch there by SJ. That is going to be their last timeout used. This is exactly where they need to be. A max range, a perfect kick will net them a lead going into the break. We'll see if they can actually hit it.
It's absolutely absurd that this is field goal range, but that's the world we live in.
Looks like they're not exactly sure that they're going to be able to hit that perfect kick. It's not necessarily easy to do, so I can see why they're not sure if they want to go for this. You may as well give yourself a shot. You've got some great playmakers, as we've said. Cookie, fantastic 50-year. Dante, one of the top 50-years in the league. You've got some people that can make some things happen. If you get a one-on-one look, take your shot, take your opportunity to go up big in the half here. You are getting the ball back in the half, so I do like this call. Like some discussion happening, some high intense pressure moments here. Looks like Slugs maybe not quite sure if they did want to go for it or not, but they are lining up here. Everything is set, ready to go. Looks like we're just waiting on the snap. Here goes Andrew. He snaps. He's looking. He has 0 blocks. This is busted from the get-go. Unfortunately, someone's got to make a miracle happen. Chucks it up. It's caught. It's a great catch, but max range there since he did get pulled or pushed back from the fantastic rush of the Comets line. That is going to bring us to our halftime. Your score 7-7. All tied up here, all even. I'm assuming we don't have a halftime. I'll get confirmation.
We got a halftime show?
Oh, we do?
I'm asking.
Oh, no, I have no idea.
I will ask the Comets since they're home.
Well, I'm going to cam on the Comets cheerleaders. Happening because the players are gone.
No matter where you are in the world, Verbo knows questions can pop up. That's why Verbo offers 24/7 live support that quickly connects you with a real person, anytime and anywhere. Verbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax, you booked a
So there is a halftime show.
Deep in my bag like a grandma with a peppermint. They say, oh, she smell good. That's just cause I'm having sin. Sex game goes stupid, snapping like a toothpick. Man, I tell the truth, your opinion is irrelevant. But I know you think I'm fine. Might be too fine to hit it from behind. Reflection in the mirror, don't decline. I can't even lie. I put that on my mama, on my. I put that on my mama.
Is the halftime show in motion, or?
I think.
Is it playing on the land?
Tell me, is you down? Cause I'm trying to go up tonight. Posing hoochies left and right. I just wanna live in a fantasy. I think we deserve it right. Top of the memories I've ever made in my life. Permanent ecstasy. The ladies as pimps tonight. Living inside a dream. Let's play where the love is like. I put that on my mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, but you could. I look fly, I look too good. Put that on my mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, but you could. I look fly, I look too good. I'm so deep in my bag like a grandma with a peppermint. They say, oh, she smell good. That's just cause I'm having sin. Sex game goes stupid, snapping like a toothpick. Man, I tell the truth, your opinion is irrelevant. But I know you think I'm fine. Might be too fine to hit it from behind. Reflection in the mirror, don't decline. I can't even lie. I put that on my mama, on my hood. I look fly, I look good. You can't touch my bag, but you could. I look fly, I look too good. Put that on my mama.
There's going to be a re-kick. There was no cadence called.
Sorry, you can hear me on stream now. Sorry about that. Listen. Andrew's going to snap the ball. He's going to roll off to the left-hand side. Again, a lot of blocks to work with. And that same exact hole opening up yet again. Corey is actually kind of getting abused on the defensive line right now. There's zero answer for Andrew deciding to just run at him, let Tom take himself out of the play, and leaving Andrew a lot of room to take anything he wants on that weak side run. Another first down for the Slugs into Comet territory. Andrew snaps, rolls to the right, gets stumbled from a dive, but doesn't get taken down. Good job, tries to get out of it, but good little swarm there from the Comets to stop it before anything else can materialize. Second and about 8 or 9 to go after a short gain.
Really like to see the Comets pick up some contain here on these runs. If he has just the freedom to run down the field like this, it's going to be a long night.
Yeah, I would expect them to have changed something up at some point. This time, it looks like they actually get some good pressure, but we got a wide open receiver on the right-hand side. Andrew finds him. Beautiful route, beautiful pass, and catch. That's going to be a touchdown for Gooch. Another one of these mid-season pickups for the Slugs that have continued to bolster their offensive ability, showing off right there exactly why they wanted to pick him up when he became available, giving them a 13 pending a point after to 7 lead. Just as you say, we might need to get some more pressure there from that defensive line. They finally get it, but it looks like there was a little bit of miscommunication potentially with the secondary as to what their adjustments were going to be. Gooch got kind of left open on the side there. Skinner pulled in between Gooch and Dante, left to choose which one, and that point after is blocked. That is going to be blocked, so the point after, no good. That is points yet again left on the field by the Slugs. Looks like we got a question coming up here. Maybe something going on. Maybe they might get another shot at it here. But if they don't get this point after, that is now 4 points they've left on the board. And that is not going to feel good. It looks like, yeah, that point after is blocked. So
the play is under review. The Slugs have challenged the ruling on the field.
Okay. Yeah, so it looks like
it's going to be a re-kick. There was some weird lag with the ball. They kicked it, and then the ball never moved for like 2 seconds. So I'm going to have them redo that.
A little bit of a field glitch there. Looks like we're going to line up and re-kick. Ball didn't quite register being kicked after it was run into. Sometimes these things do happen. So we're going to line up and redo this. So we do have a 13-7 currently lead for the Slugs as they do line up to retry this point after. This time the kick is up. It looks good. It looks like it's through the middle, and it is. So not 4 points left out on the field. Only the 3 still from the earlier misfire. Oh.
I had no cadence on that one, so we're kicking it again 5 yards back.
Alrighty, so a no cadence penalty on this one. The third attempt at the point after. Kick is up, and
the kick is good.
Good. All right. So after a few misfires there on the point after, all things being equal, it is now 14-7 in favor of the Slugs, being able to capitalize early on the change of possession coming into the second half. Feeling really good about getting into the end zone there nice and early. Now they just got to lean on that defensive line to continue pressuring Skinner and not allowing him to get comfortable and not allowing these Comet receivers time to find those gaps, to find those spaces in the Slug secondary. Kick is going deep. Angelo will take that about 2 yards into his end zone, runs out looking for a couple of blocks. Absolutely none really to be had, and he is going to get dropped right at the 20. First and 10 for the Comets. There might be a little bit of confusion here for the Comets, but we are now getting lined up here. Again, Comets not having that high-flying, high-powered offense that we're seeing, and I do chalk a lot of it up, again, to this Slug defensive line. Team definitely built around their line. Skinner snaps, goes right initially, finds his outlet, Zany there right on the underneath. Picks up a solid gain there, second and honestly less than 1 to go. Snaps the ball going left. All the room in the world he needs to pick up the first. Does so. Resets the sticks. Nice job by Skinner there. Just making the smart play. And the Comets are now on a roll. Looks like they don't like the pace of this game. They want to speed things up quite a bit here. Skinner snaps the ball. The ball rolls to the right. Absolutely all the space to run if he wants it. Decides instead to make a really tight pass. Great coverage there, but put it in a pretty good spot that I believe only his receiver could have got it if anybody was to. But definitely a very tight window there. Skinner looking to make some things happen. Is going to start looking for things downfield. Snaps the ball, rolls off to the right, tries to get a few blocks, doesn't really get them, makes people miss instead. Anyway, steps forward, picks up 1 for himself. His line is not helping right now.
Yeah, that pressure we talked about before the game started is there, and it is showing.
Yeah, it really is. It's definitely not allowing this Comet offense to get off and get running. Skinner snaps, rolls left, rolls right, looks back to his left. A great job from Angelo. That's his go-to. That's his man. Solid pickup there. Yak always. Number 4, you can always know he's going to have the yak as long as you put it somewhere where he can get to it. And he does a good job picking up a good gain there for his team. Another first down. But Skinner having to release that ball so quickly. He's not going to be happy with his line. He snaps the ball, rolls right, has a few good blocks this time, dives forward, and picks up a good chunk, and he might actually get another first down, looks like. Very close, if not quite there either way. Looks like it will be a first, though. Great job from Skinner. Great job from his line there. That's what they need. He has to have room to be able to work and do what he does. Snapping the ball is Skinner, rolls to the right, all the space in the world to work again, decides to throw it deep. He's got to look over the top middle, but it's going to be just over the head of his intended receiver. That was juice, working that deep route again. Skinner putting it in a spot for him to dive and get to it, but just out in front. That's going to be now a second down and 10 to go. Skinner snaps and rolls off to his left. He has a couple of initial blocks, makes one defender miss, dives forward, takes what he can get. Nice little job there. 3rd and 4 to work with. I believe Skinner is probably calling right now for his team to quick, hurry, move. We are the skilled team. We need to move. We need to get this going. Take the top off the defense. Get stumbled. No blocks had. Decides to throw it. Get rid of it.
Great throwaway there.
He was in a lot of trouble. I agree. Needed to get rid of that. Good job from Skinner. Good heads-up play for himself. 3rd down. Skinner snaps the ball, initially goes off to the left, goes back to the right. He's got juice over the top. It's a good little look here, but just gonna be 2. That is a turnover on downs. The Comets' offensive woes, the frustrations are coming up and causing issues. The Slugs snap the ball. Andrew looking to continue to abuse the defensive line of the Comets, and he does so there again. Picks up a relatively free 4 to 5 yards. Nice little gain. That's all you need the rest of this time, so long as you have the lead. Just don't let Skinner touch the ball. Don't let the Comets touch the ball. Give them as few opportunities as you can, and you're feeling really good about what you've got going and what you got cooking right now for Andrew Rice and his Banana Slugs. Oh yeah, full milk in progress already. It does look like right now for the Slugs. They are
It's like we might have had a little bit of VC coaching going on from Dante. He was standing over by the line there.
Okay, potentially so, potentially so. Either way, that's Tom.
Big
That's Tom
sack.
Box. That's Tom Box. He is. That's his third or fourth sack this game already. All of them for 10 to 15 yards plus. He's doing a great job on this backside. Honestly, probably the real highlight for the defense right now being Tom Box is going to put the Slugs very far behind the sticks. That is not what this offense likes to have to deal with. They do want to run. They want to play conservative. They want to play smart. This isn't how you get it done. Great job by Tom there to force them to start to chuck this ball up. Yeah, we're in full milk here. Andrew snaps, rolls to the right. Great job there from a blitzing Angelo. I believe Angelo brought a blitz from the MLB position there. As we were saying, they need to change something up. They got to get some more pressure, and they are dialing up a few additional wrinkles here defensively are the Comets, and that stumble is going to bring up now a fourth, or is it third?
4th and 21, and Andrew's really his number one priority here, he has to get rid of this ball. He has to throw it deep, because if he gets sacked here, the Comets are going to get the ball in the red zone, essentially.
Absolutely. This has got to be a pass that is effectively a punt. It needs to go deep, and it needs to be to one of his playmakers. He did move Dante to the solo left side of the field. He's got to get rid of it. He chucks it up right now. He's got a 2-on-1 on this other side of the field, and that's a catch from SJ.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a catch from SJ. I think that was a great job. I think the Comets saw what I did. They moved Dante to the other side of the field, and they really, really tried to heavily protect it, and that left a 2-on-1 opportunity for the Slugs onto the corner. I believe that was Cray for the Comets, and SJ with a fantastic play comes down with it. They're gonna get the new set of sticks. They're gonna bring off at least another 2 minutes from this clock, maybe more. Snapping the ball is Andrew. He's going to roll left, is instantly cut back to his right side, tries to fake a pass, decides to throw it, get rid of it, and does just decide to do so. Great pressure there from the Comet defensive line. They are starting to step up here, but is it too little too late? It looks like that may not have been a legal pass, though. We'll have to see. Yeah, I believe we're going to get a grounding call here. We'll wait on the confirmation from our head ref, but I do believe that's going to be a grounding. I don't think Andrew got it over the line, unfortunately.
That is going to be intentional grounding on the Slugs.
All right, so that's going to bring up now a 2nd down to go. They're putting themselves into very, very hard to manage positions here, and honestly, it's the Comet line stepping up. It's defensive line finally finding a way to get some pressure, push him back, and not let him honestly just bully them on the field. Snapping the ball is Andrew. Quick run! Oh, they finally found what that little wrinkle was doing. The Angelo.
It's a fumble.
Okay, so Angelo blitzed up the middle. Andrew saw it. Fantastic read. Gets rid of the ball instantly. A fumble and then picked back up. Recovered by Cookie Monster. Fantastic heads-up play by him. Cookie with the reaction speed of a literal AI today.
See the way Dante's moving behind the line there? He's definitely providing some coaching here to the line, I think, on how they're supposed to be protecting Andrew.
I do believe you might be right. That is something that that Dante is very, very well known for. A little bit of a coach himself, able to do varied positions on the field. So definitely a huge help to this Slug offense if that is the case. And that is going to be the clock, folks, ticking over to the fourth quarter. Your Slugs are leading 14-7. Andrew snaps the ball, rolls off to the right, has space to work with, gets stumbled, still moving, is up, and just almost gets the first down. Good job there coming up and cleaning up the stumble from Skinnerd. That is going to now be a third and effectively 2 to go here for the Slugs.
It is 2nd and 2.
It is second down. This HUD
Sorry.
is what it is. No, thank you for letting me know the HUD is just behind. I also think it's a little bit of milk, personally. Don't hate it. but in either case, Slugs in no rush here. They can take all the time in the world. As I said, they've got the lead, they've got control, and this running game, this offensive mindset that they have is bullying the Comet defense. Andrew's going to snap. The ball rolls off to the right, has all the space in the world to take the run if he wants it. That's exactly what he's going to do. Terrible pursuit there from 26, whoever that was, but does a good job to come back and kind of force Andrew into the middle of the field, but not before a first down. Move the sticks again, and there's going to be another 3 minutes gone from your clock for the Comets. Things are starting to get very dire already. As long as the Slugs can protect this football and put 3 points up, you're feeling really good. Because with the way that their offense is moving, with the way that they're controlling the field, Comets are going to be hard-pressed to have any more than one final possession pending the clock. They've got to make something happen. They've got to get a stop. They've got to sell out to stop the run. And somebody in their secondary has to make a play. We'll see what they can do here. Snapping the ball is Andrew. Instant pressure from Zaney, but just bullied. Andrew just continuing to do what he does. It doesn't matter. He does get back to the line at the very least. So good job on the Comet second efforts there to get to Andrew and not let him spring free. But had that tackle not happened, he did have quite a bit of room to work with there, at least 4 to 5 yards or so. Gonna line back up, reset it here. 2nd and 10 now to go. Clock ticking away.
I think we definitely may have some gamesmanship going on here.
I completely agree at this point. I think the movement from Dante is a little bit of a bait and switch here, just so it's not a pure milk. But we know what's happening here, and we don't blame you. Andrew snaps, rolls to the left. All the blocks in the world had. He actually runs into a stumble, gets out of it, gets to the edge, and picks up a couple of yards there. That's a very good job there by both Tom and I believe that's Corey. Yep, by both Tom and Corey to not get blocked in a position where they weren't able to close that gap. Because that gap closed that time, Andrew did get stumbled and he wasn't allowed to take off as he has for the better portion of this game. Is it a bug on my HUD, or was there a timeout? Did he step out?
There was not a timeout, nope.
All right, Andrew snaps, rolls to the left-hand side of the field. Is going to look for the backside short. That's going to be a great little route there from SJ. Finding that underneath there, Angelo kind of caught in no man's land. It looks like he had another receiver, I believe Cookie, on his other side. Very nicely done from Andrew to find the open space. Good job from SJ to sit down and let his quarterback find him. It's going to be another first down for the Comets. SJ's having a game. Realistically, a lot of the Slugs have had moments and have had times here where they're showing out and making big plays for their team. That's what they needed to make this game happen. And so far, things are working to perfection for them. The clock is ticking now underneath 5 minutes. We are fast approaching this halfway point of the fourth quarter. Time is not on the Comets side. Snapping the ball is Andrew. Rolls to the left. All the blocks he needs in the world. Is going to step up. He crosses the line. Makes one miss. Gets stumbled. Dropped right there. No matter. Get a couple of yards. Get another minute milked off. And just more of the same. Just keep this exact momentum. Keep this exact game plan. As I've said, and the Slugs are looking very pretty here. No need for Andrew to take excessive shots. No need to do anything crazy. Keep doing what you're doing. Stick to your formula. And it's working.
We are waiting on the Slugs to be ready post timeout here.
Right, so a quick timeout there. I'm assuming that was going to be a Comet timeout. Needing to preserve this game clock. They know the situation they are in. They are having to use these timeouts now, or they are going to get the ball with less than 2 minutes. Snapping the ball is Andrew. Rolls off to the left. All the blocks in the world. He steps up again. It is free real estate. The line is getting bullied for the Comets. It is not pretty. The Slug line is doing a phenomenal job in getting to the point of attack and locking these guys in place and allowing Andrew to do what he does. And I go off for another milk session. I don't agree with the Comets burning one timeout earlier and not burning one here. So interesting decision going against any and all practical football knowledge here, just kind of burning off one timeout for no reason. Andrew's going to snap the ball, rolls to the right, instantly pressured from Zaney. He's going to throw a ball into the end zone. That was not a great idea. But it is going to just fall harmlessly out of bounds. Luckily for the Comets, that was a very tightly contested pass, and that is not what you want to do if you're Andrew. You just want 3. 3 is almost a nail in the coffin here. Don't take another shot. Be conservative. That will also...
We have a challenge from the Comets. Said several of their players were blocked in the end zone.
What?
Reviewing it now.
Honestly, yeah. The whole strong side. So that looks like it. We might have an incoming offensive PI. It looks like we had a couple of defenders getting blocked from their receivers further than 5 yards down the field, as a matter of fact, into the zone. So looks like this one may just be coming back. Looks like Chris is out here assessing the penalty, explaining what's going to happen here. I do believe we are going to have a DPI, so just, OPI, just waiting on the official confirmation here.
That is going to be
All right, so due to the offensive pass interference, they're going to be backed up and lose their down. It looks like they're going to go ahead and line up for the 3. Should this be good, the Comets will have their backs pressed very heavily to the wall on their offensive attempt here. This field goal is a massive point in the game. The Comets need a block. The Slugs need it to go in. The importance of this particular field goal cannot be overstated here.
That was not a real delay of game. They had some issues with the kick meter bugging, so they res the kick and the play clock expired, so they're just re-kicking it here.
No worries. Power meter. Oh, here, power meters.
It's lagging again.
I just gotta wait. They have to wait for it to. It snapped. It is a lag ball. I did not see where it went. So we'll just wait on official word here. Leave the field as just being the field potentially. I'm not sure.
There was I had called before the snap that the meter was lagged and that we should wait until the meter fixes itself. And they went ahead and kicked the ball anyway, and it lagged. It didn't go off. The Comets won it reversed, but I did call before it was snapped that we're waiting. So I'm going to give it back, flip the play, and do the re-kick.
All right. So it looks like just a little bit of lag, a little bit of field issues coming into play here for us. So we're just going to have a re-kick here as there was a significant amount of lag there, which did not really allow the play to progress in the natural order of things. So everybody's going to line back up, and we're going to get this off again. The biggest play of the game right here, right now. Like to see the kick, if at all possible, SL. Oh, now there's multiple balls and multiple meters. Perfect. Or we're finna have, yeah, like, what are they doing? There we go. It's a different play. Kick again.
There were 2 balls, so we had to re-press it again. At this point in the game, like,
Right. Snapped. I have not seen the ball move. I have not seen a thing. It is chilling. All right. Uh, uh, all right.
The kick is no good.
The kick's no
After
good.
after all that,
That was the worst attempted field goal I may have ever seen in SL. Since Skinner snaps the ball, rolls off to the right side, picks up a couple of yards, and we are underway quickly. I don't know what the Slugs just did, but that was about the most horrendous attempt of a field goal I've ever seen. And now the Comets have a chance to come win this thing. Skinner snaps the ball, rolls off to the right side, has the comeback on the underneath there for Cray. It has been pretty reliable there for him. SJ jumped it earlier, but is unable to get back underneath it for the last couple of drives here, as they have been able to find that connection on the strong side again. Skinner snaps, rolls to the right, all the blocks necessary he needs. He steps up, is going to take the run, and intelligently steps out of bounds, preserving that clock as much as he can, just in case they do need that time. Going to bring us to 2 minutes and 55 seconds left to play. Comets down by 7, and they are already on the move and threatening with a first down here. Skinner snaps, rolls to the right, has plenty of blocks again, is just going to take a run. I don't know what's going on with the Slugs right now, but it looks like they feel like the game is over, and it is most certainly not. Their line is now no longer anywhere to be seen. Skinner with 2 easy back-to-back runs right now. Lining up are the Comets. After Skinner again had been able to step out of bounds, 2nd and 1 to go, snaps and rolls right. There we go, some slug pressure there. Skinner having to roll around, do a little dancing, finally breaks out to the left-hand side, has a guy deep middle, has a short middle if he wants it, could also run it. Is going to decide to run, takes off forward, picks up a solid 10 to 15 or so himself, and is going to reset the sticks now into slug territory, 1st and 10.
they have plenty of time, not in any hurry to call a timeout here.
Absolutely no need to rush things, especially since that 3 it was no good. Snaps, rolls right, gets stumbled, has over the top, looking for juice. He's going to try to get it deep, and it's just over his head again. I believe the dive was slightly off center, but I don't know if he would have been able to catch it either way. That is now going to bring up 2nd and 10.
They've had a lot of opportunities with their receivers getting over the top.
Yeah, we're just not quite connecting. Unfortunately, just not able to get these things pulled down for the Comets. Skinner running around doing a lot on his own to try to make something happen. Finds that comeback on the strong side yet again. And a nice little move there after the catch from Cray to get around SJ and pick up that first down to reset the sticks and give themselves another fresh set of downs. Skinner snaps the ball and rolls off towards the left-hand side, picks up 1 block, needs the 2nd, doesn't get it, tries to make a miss and does so effectively, but Cheese with a nice pursuit angle there is able to get the dive and stop Skinner before he's able to get much else done. Only a short gain, bringing up 2nd down to go. Snaps the ball. Skinner rolls towards the right, has plenty of blocks in front of him this time, and a nice free run. He's going to take it. Good dive. Stumbles him. He doesn't get out of bounds, I don't think. He's going to get brought down in bounds. The clock is ticking. Lining up here are the Slugs. I do believe they have 2 timeouts still remaining, if I can get confirmation of that. Skinner does snap. Rolls right, has a wall of blockers in front of him, plenty to work with, gets the first down, makes another miss, is going deeper into the, gets brought down there at the 5, just needed to make Andrew miss, and he may have been in, but good job by Andrew stepping up and making that sure tackle. 1st and goal, Slug 5.
Comets do have 2 timeouts.
2 timeouts, got it. So they've got plenty to work with here. Skinner snaps. Nice little move up the middle, but a good step up from Dante there. He saw that opening just before it happened, was able to step up and stop the dive from making it the full distance into the end zone. Fantastic tackle there from Dante. It's going to bring up 2nd and goal to go. I do believe that is another Comet timeout. Like we get in a little bit of a VC play. Skinner rolls to the right. Instant pressure from Cheese. More pressure from the rest of the Slugs.
Two dives.
Terrible decisions to dive. That hurts. You just got to contain. Unfortunately, Skinner with a fantastic move gets around, finds his receiver in the end zone, in the middle. That is a touchdown. That's going to bring the score 13-14. What do the Comets decide to do here?
We have a challenge from the Slugs on a block down field on that play.
Side locked and block enemy. I don't know if the rule is 5 yards or end zone.
Looks like they're both kind of on the goal line. I don't think I'm going to call that.
Within 5 yards. Goal line or not. All right, so the touchdown is going to stand. The Comets are going to take the safe option, take the safe play here, tie this game up, and try to hold off on defense, take this into overtime. Point after attempt is blocked. Point after attempt is blocked. It's
That's
blocked.
huge, dude.
It's blocked. The Comets are down by 1. They didn't get the point after. A huge misfire from the Comets. Now they need an onside. There's only 30 seconds left in this game. That is a massive, massive bumble by the Comets. Here goes the sky kick. And they come down with it. They come down with it. Who is it? Roshi. Roshi comes down with a massive play for the Comets. Very well done from Tom, putting up just enough air under the ball, giving his guys a chance to get over there, get to the ball, and Roshi is able to jump up and snag that thing right at the 10-yard marker, it looks like. Oh, no, they're at the 50, so we're good. It looks like everything legal here. Comets are going to be taking over from midfield. 22 seconds to play, 1 timeout remaining. If any team is able to get this into the end zone from the SFL, it is absolutely the Comets. They realistically only need about 7 yards for a reliable field goal, but we'll see what they want to do. They already have that and then some. Skinner runs forward, takes a solid gain of 11 to maybe 12 or so, gets out of bounds. Only 5 seconds off the clock, another first down, and they are within field goal range. Skinner snaps, rolls to the right, picks up plenty of blocks this time, a lot of space to move on the left. Some of the defenders stepping forward, trying to stop him, doesn't matter. Picks up the free yards, gets tackled there, and that is going to be the final timeout from the Comets. They will line up for another field goal to attempt to win this game. They need to block somebody. They cannot have this blocked. The offensive line here for the Comets need to make sure they pick up every single block on this line to get themselves a ring. Roshi will be doing the kicking. Snap. The kick. I see that ball was nowhere near the goalposts. Significantly too far to the right. Completely missed on the aim. That is no good. Looks like there's a little bit of communication on the field. We will wait on confirmation of the conclusion of that play. But should this stand, your Slugs may just be your SFL Season 1 champions. I will wait for confirmation as there seems to be some milling about the field still. So it looks like that play is going to stand, I do believe.
Yeah, we called the unsportsmanlike on Andrew for miking up after the kick, and it would have applied to the change of possession first down.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But the Comets went ahead and conceded.
Okay. So there you have it. That is your final score. Your SFL Season 1 champions by a score of 14-13 are your Banana Slugs. Congratulations to every single member of this team. What a season coming in. Not one of the teams early on that was slated to have a shot at this, but through it all, through some pickups, through the season turmoils, they powered through, stayed together, stuck with their formula, and it took them all the way to the end. Congratulations, Banana Slugs, on a fantastic win. Thank you to all of the people as part of the SFL, streamers, commentators, referees, cheerleaders, fans, sponsors, etc., etc. You all help us make this fun and allow us to play this game. We appreciate all of you very, very much. As far as a player of the game is concerned, do you have any votes yourself here, Chris? I mean, what do you think as far as player of the game for this Super Bowl?
With how close this game was and a massive impact play, I've got to give it to Cheese for that pick six from D-line.
I was gonna say I might have to go Cheese here because that first defensive touchdown really set the tone and kept realistically the Slugs were in the lead from the whole time. Let's go have a talk with Mr. Cheese. Those of you here on the sidelines, feel free to jump in the stream to hear that. Congratulations, Banana Slugs, on your SFL Season 1 inaugural Super Bowl championship. We have a player of the game, Mr. Cheese Quicksand. The people would love to hear from you, sir. First of all, congratulations. What a game from you, my friend. That pick six early on. The moment you realized you picked that, what was going through your head as you were running that bad boy in for six? Oh, I should probably unmute. Hold on. I can now hear you.
Yeah. When I picked that, my heart like fucking was like 1,000 beats per second. No lie.
Absolutely. I can believe it. The score was 0-0 for a long time. A fantastic defensive effort, honestly, to your entire line. But Cheese, a phenomenal job. Constant pressure this game. That pick six setting off the game. What do you have to say about your team and how you guys have persevered through the season, going through everything and making it all the way here?
It's been a long journey. Like as an owner, just with Andrew as a QB, this is like our 5th season trying this. So like everybody, you know, we got this season. We had some people that didn't make it the full season. We picked up some people to help us out at the end of the season. It's just been a great chemistry and everything.
Awesome. I love to hear that. Well, congratulations again, Banana Slugs, on your championship victory. Good game to both teams, and I guess we will be seeing you all next season. So for the rest of the SFL and everybody involved, everybody that makes this happen, again, thank you. We're signing off for season 1. Yes.
All right.
Real quick,
good job, Sonny.
The fans want to know: will this be how your legacy goes out, or will they see you next season?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see in the off season.
I want to add some stuff just for the developments of SFL. Sorry, when you guys get a chance.
Yeah, absolutely. Please, Mr. Commissioner, Mr. Quarterback Owner, Mr. Season 1 Champion, please speak to the people.
So basically, I just kind of listened to everyone's feedback a little bit. And to just try and have some fun next season, I think we're just going to do a tournament. So basically, it's just going to be a playoff tournament right off the jump. So there won't be any need to sort of wait for a regular season. The idea is going to be maybe to get it done within a weekend, 2 weekends. And hopefully we get everyone signed up again.
Awesome. So be on the lookout, everybody. Join the Discord if you haven't. Look out for the announcements. See what we're gonna have cooking up for the second season. But again, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off here. Congratulations again, Banana Slugs, Andrew Rice, and Mr. Cheese Quicksand. Congratulations, guys.